What the fuck is going on? Okay. Uh, mm, have I broken something? What? Possibly. Oh, shit. broke the game. Me? Give me a moment. I'm going to fix this. Okay. Fixed it. I did not expect to break the audio. That's me, Agatha 9. I'm 7 years old, and I can't sleep. My mom has a butcher shop, and I really like animals. So at night, I go to the butcher's to talk and play with them. Okay. Later, I kill them and carve them up, so my mom can sell their meat the next day. I love being the town butcher, because I can be close to the animals. And their meat. Lamb chops, sirloin steaks, pork loin, chicken thighs. I love eating meat, but I feel bad when I see my friends, the animals. They're scared of me because when they see my knife, the animals are scared of me when they see my knife. It makes me sad. That's not all. I've got another problem. Lately, we haven't had many customers. I did something a little weird. Okay. We haven't had many customers. If my mom is getting worried, she says that if things don't get better, we'll have to close the shop. I need to think of something, or I won't be able to play with animals anymore. And I'll have to give up eating meat. Today, my mom is going to the church to pray. She says it might help things get better. I'm going with her to see what it's like. Maybe it'll help me think of a solution to my problems. This is rubbish. Mom, this is so boring. I want to take a look around. Okay, but if you leave the church, don't go too far. Let's see what's around here. A couple of oldies. Looks like the shouting relaxes them. Hello. Hello, young lady. Never seen you around here before. Is this your first time here? Yeah. I thought this religion thing would be more interesting, but so far it's horrendously boring. That's because you don't know Reverend Blake's story. No. Who's Reverend Bleak? That guy that won't stop shouting? Yes. No, I've never heard a story. I don't like when people shout while explaining things. So perhaps you could tell me the story? It's a fantastic story. Reverend Bleak is the Time Lord's messenger. He's traveled through a portal of infinite number of times, and every time he comes back from one of his journeys, he brings us some cheese and a new threat from our Lord. Does he bring back cheese from every journey? Yes. Each journey brings new threats from the Time Lord, but if we buy cheese, nothing will happen to us. The Lord will pardon us. The Reverend will be able to pay the toll when he passes through the time portal, and will earn a new life when we die. If we don't buy cheese, we won't be resurrected. Your Lord sends you threats. Did you say that your Lord sends you threats? Yes, that's right. We all make mistakes, and the Time Lord knows. But he can't forgive us just out of the kindness of his heart. We have to pay for our sins, and that's why he sends the cheese. That's a strange story. I'm not sure what to think of that story. It doesn't make much sense. We have to believe in something, my dear. We're a couple of oldies whom life is coming to an end, and we don't want to spend our last few days in a spiral of agony, worrying that we are going to disappear forever. So we came here looking for some inner peace, and Reverend Blake gives it to us. Although first we have to buy cheese, of course. Oh, by the way, we should also buy cheese, so the Time Lord will forgive you for not believing in him. I don't see the point in that. Buying a piece of cheese isn't going to make me believe that story. Nonsense. Take this money, buy a candle from the faith dispenser over there, and light it for the Time Lord. He'll definitely forgive you then. Do it for me. Well, if it'll make you feel better. Yes, if you wouldn't mind. Here you go. I hope the Time Lord lights up your life with his threats. Yep, whatever you say. I've put the money in the bag. If you want to use it or take a look at the other things we have in my bag, just tap my head. This is my bag. There's a couple of things which I always carry with me, like my keys and a USB memory stick. If we get overwhelmed and need a rest, we can go back to the main menu using the key. Save our progress with the big key. Though whenever we enter a new place, our progress will go. Ah, before I forget. If you want, I can talk to you like this instead. Whichever option you like best. After all, everyone has their own taste. There are even people that like eating fish. Though they're probably not quite right in the head. Fuck. Anyway, you have a couple of options to choose from. This one or this one. Okay, we'll continue like this. Don't worry, if you want to change later, just think bye-bye. So, let's go deal with the cheese heads, I suppose. I think something fell into the spot below. Take it. And it looks like it's made of cheese. I've put it in my bag. candle made of cheese. Alright then. Let's let Granny know it's done. I put a candle on the wheel of cheese by the entrance. Excellent. I'm sure the Time Lord will be very happy. You'll see how everything goes well for you from now on. Oh, never mind. Until next time, may the Time Lord illuminate your life with his threats. They're posing for photos. A photographer. He or she is really dressed up. She's really dressed up. Hello. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman. Yeah, you're not the first to say that. I'm a man. I've always been one. But you're wearing women's clothes. And you've got a woman's hairstyle and you're wearing makeup. Why? Because I like it. That's why. What, I can't wear a skirt because I'm a man? I can't wear lipstick because I'm a man? I can't sleep with other men because I'm a man? I didn't mean to upset you. It's cool that you do whatever you like. It's just strange seeing a man dressed up as a woman. Don't worry. It's not your fault. Most likely that's what they teach you at home and at school. Boys like blue, cars and video games, and girls like pink, dolls, and play kitchen. Well, we don't talk much at home. I haven't seen my dad in ages, and I live in the room at the back of my mom's butcher shop. That's messed up. You got a room at the butcher shop? Yeah. The back room at the butcher's is like my bedroom. Although I suffer from insomnia, so I don't need a bed. I'm always there with my animals. It's where I kill them and cut them into little pieces, so that my mom can sell the meat in the shop. Seriously? Aren't you too young to have a job killing animals? And you live in the room where you cut them up? Yeah, but I like it. I love animals. And for doing it, my mom gives me pocket money. Jesus fuck. And some meat every day. Are you having me on? No. Do you work? Yeah, well, you can say that I sell meat too. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm a prostitute. Prostitute, sorry, but did you say that you were a prostitute? Yeah, my friends and I work in the sex trade. I don't know what that means. Don't worry, you're still a bit young to understand. Just think of it as a business just like any other. You said before that you work at a butcher shop, right? Yeah. Okay. People that need me go to your shop to buy it, right? Well, we sell special affection to people that need it. Special affection? Yeah, well, caress, grown-up kisses, sex. You know what, let's change the subject. Weird job. Do you like it? Might soon be a bit out there, but yeah, I do. Shh, give me a moment. Lots of people work in this business because they're forced to, or because they don't have another way to earn money. But I guess I'm lucky. I like what I do, I'm good at it. And I've got to meet lots of nice and interesting people. Although that definitely isn't the norm in this line of work. You look bored. We're waiting for our friend to finish her photo shoot. Hopefully she'll be quick. I'm starving. Is this a wedding? Yeah. Our friend's been waiting her whole life for this moment. She wants to wear the white dress and get married in a church, have a crazy party, and then go as far away as possible for the honeymoon.
What the fuck just happened? You just fucking cut. Christ. I didn't realize I was picking this. Okay. Okay. I had to move my mic because I realized what was fucking picking up the noise was my fucking PC. At least we saved.
Why are you doing this? What the fuck? Why is everything going to shit? And the game just crashed. I'm free. And nothing wants to work. Motherfuck. Holy hell! I'm gonna lose my shit. Your friend loves having her photos taken. She's been waiting years for this moment, so she's making the most of it. I hope they don't take much longer. My stomach's rumbling. And that's the whole fucking story because everything had to fucking break. Okay, sweetie. Ever. It's like an advert. It says, would you like to give the gift of happiness to someone you love? Do you find it hard seeing your friends suffer? Okay. Do you need an excuse to start a war? Start your own religion by taking one of our courses. Come in and talk to us. No obligation. They're wearing very strange clothes. I don't know anything about dancing, but she seems good at it. Hello. What's up, buddy? I think we've met before. Yep, you're Agatha, right? We go to the same school. Yeah, you're the ones that always dance at break time, right? You got it. Always going with the flow. That doesn't look like comfortable clothing to dance in. I know, right? We're wearing this because we have our first communion today. And our moms made us wear this. First communion? What's the first communion? It's pretty freaky stuff, buddy. They're gonna give us a piece of some guy's body and some of its blood. And we don't have to eat it. Pretty disgusting. And why do you have to do that? It's a religious festival. It's a way of getting closer to God, or something like that. It's supposed to make you happier, I think. I'm not sure I really understand what it's all about anyway. Weird. Yeah, it's not like we really want to do it, but they told us that if we take the first communion, then we get a load of presents. And that sounds pretty cool. Why do they give you presents for taking the first communion? I think it's part of the celebration. It's a way of celebrating that we've eaten a piece of a person. Apparently after the celebration, we'll be forever accompanied on the inside by some guy. And he'll guide us through life and help us be happy. But if you go to the toilet, is that guy going to leave? Good point. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I want the presents. I'm out of here. Hope it goes well. See ya. Lemon. Shit. That gravestone is covered in brown dents. They look like holes. Is that an orange? Someone opened up that pink bunny. I prefer to cut up open real bunnies. My friend Nika's little sister is buried here. What? It must be the grave of someone from their family. fucking Gendo? Probably the boy's dad. He doesn't look too well. Hello. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. What? I'm useless. Are you okay? I am what I am. Okay, enough of that. You make no sense. I'm out of here. Thanks, Father. Bye, Mother. And to all the children, congratulations. That's weird. Is that your son? Unfortunately, yes. I don't think he's quite right in the head. You're telling me? Yeah, and what are you doing? Living La Vida Loca, here in the cemetery. What does it look like? The boy insists on coming here to talk to that lump of stone. I've already told him that it's just a stone and that his mom isn't here. But it's like talking to a brick wall. What happened to your son? He's an idiot. I've had to move him from school to school like 108 times already. Because he has problems fitting in. Anyway, you just need to take one look at him. He's a disaster. Before you called your wife's gravestone a lump of stone, and you said she's not in the ground here. Hey there, Winnie. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I'm finally no longer sick. And I'm feeling a lot better, Winnie. That's because she's true. She's not here. Where is she then? Her soul has moved on to otherworld. I think you're talking about her body, so I'm going to explain. When my wife died, my stupid son just wouldn't stop crying. He spent every day shouting for his mom to come back to him. Even for just one day. So he could save inside one last memory. Eventually I got so fed up with all the whimpering. I'm not sure if you have, Winnie. It's hard for me to remember because I don't keep a consistent streaming. Hopefully I'll be better at that since I'm not in the hospital. Eventually I got so fed up with all the whimpering that instead of burying my wife, I got her corpse. Bought a good axe and dismembered it. Mom. Why, stupid? Seriously? Did you really cut up your wife? Yes, I cut her corpse into small pieces and put them in a giant saucepan. Didn't he want to have one last memory of his mom to keep inside? But what did you do? My day's not too bad. I'm actually taking time away from work to have personal time, and one of my favorite things to do is to just stream when I have the chance. So, how's your day going, you guys? Made a fantastic soup. Mom, is that you? You made a broth with your wife's corpse. That's right. It came out delicious. And an amazing fluorescent orange. On one hand, that surprises me. But on the other, it makes sense. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are having good days too. Unlike the Evangelion family. I believe it's from Evangelion. Oh yeah. Some of my favorites to watch when I'm not streaming as like Hezzy, Elastic Droid, Simple Robinson. If you like them, they kind of got similar humor to me, like dark humor. And they end up streaming like a lot of cool games. I don't think your son liked the cannibal soup idea. And that's why he's so upset. Yeah, I love playing games like this. I enjoy like Night in the Woods. I like to play horror games and kind of darker games. One of my favorite ones to actually stream was, what was it? It wasn't Mad Father, because I recorded that one and corrupted. God damn it, I can't think. So, okay, Matt, I'll see you later. A game that I recently beat was Breath of the Wild again, and I'm in the middle of beating Ghostwire, but because I like to explore and do 100% completionist, I end up playing those off stream. But maybe eventually I'll come back and play some games similar to that. But games like this for streaming, it's easier for me to do simply because I ADHD play as well. So I kind of bounce. And it's a little weird. I just want him to stop whining. But it hasn't worked out that way, I'd hope. He's still an idiot, and at night all he does is cry. Just like before. You have no idea what it's like to live with this piece of human waste. Hey, cutting up your wife's course and making a soup with it is an odd thing to do. Sure, any suggestion's fun. I usually try, but I'm a butcher and I do things similar with animals. But I didn't know you could do the same thing with people. Are you comparing my wife to a dirty pig? Hey, don't say that. I love my animals. And I love my wife. Oh, I know that. I actually disabled quite a bit of stuff simply because I don't like having to try to keep up with all the big stuff. I usually even have like the chat on screen, but sometimes I turn off the distractions just simply because it makes me not focus. And the fact that I made a soup with her remains is neither here nor there. And when someone dies, their soul leaves this world. Yeah, I have really bad unmedicated ADHD. Didn't find that out until I was an adult. Spent basically 26 years not knowing it. God. I get easily distracted. And that's why I love games where the dialogue pauses. It's not back and forth. But I eventually want to work on that, where I can actually do more intricate games, and you guys can focus on the game more so than, well, not really focus more on the game, but gives a little bit more to talk about on better games. And games like this, it actually helps me practice with, well, presenting in a way. And I want to do cool things like that with you guys. Especially just to be like a voice in the background for you guys. Because, to me, when you have someone who can almost weave a tale and their voice is nice to you, it's soothing in a way. If that makes sense. And the only thing left is a lifeless corpse. Oh, really? Of course. Haven't they taught you that in school? Maybe they did. But I find it hard to concentrate in class. I've got insomnia, so I'm always tired. Yeah, okay. I don't need your life story. You heard me. I love my wife very much. I love her? How come you say it like she's still here? Because she still exists. I just explained it to you. My wife's soul is in a better place. A place where we all go when we die. And when I die of old age, or at this rate, when I end it all for having to put up with this idiot, I'll be reunited with my wife in that new world. And we'll live there happily together forever. And how is that possible? Well, having read lots of books, I've come to that conclusion. Well, I'm not sure. There's nothing to be unsure about. That's just how it is in the story. Okay. Has something happened to your hands? No. I hold them like this because it gives me an air of sophistication. It makes some things difficult, though, like eating and wiping my ass. But I manage alright. Well, take it easy. Yes, wouldn't want this party to end, would we? A small wooden house. That looks like the head of a reindeer. With those eyes, he must suffer from insomnia like me. That's a crazy stare, right? A small plate with a strange triangle on it. A bean floating in a jar. Strange makeup. There it is. A bookcase with some books and files. There are books, a goat's head, and a big coin. Okay, let's talk. Hello. Hello, young lady. Tell me, what's your name? Agatha. And what brings you here, Agatha? I came to the church with my mom. I wanted to know what this religion thing was all about. So I came along to take a look. Excellent. And what do you think so far? Do you like what you see? I spoke to some people and they told me some strange stories. For example, an ancient couple at the church believed that by buying cheese from the Reverend Bleak character, that some guy called the Time Lord will forgive their sins and they'll be resurrected when they die. I spoke to a guy who took his life's corpse, cut it into pieces with an axe, and made a broth for his son, just like it was leftover chicken. And it didn't matter to him because he believed that his wife's soul was in a better world, and that body was nothing but an empty corpse. There are some guys getting ready for a weird party, although it looks like they're not sure what they're doing or why they're doing it. You can't tell me there aren't interesting people. We find inspiration all around us thanks to faith and religion. But there's something I still don't really get. What is religion exactly? Well, religion is... How do I explain it? A religion is usually based on the story of a particular character. That character, sometimes called God, establishes some principles to be followed, so you can live in harmony with everyone else. Love, sacrifice. Let me do a little fixing. Shit! I want you to control it. Love, sacrifice, respect, death, resurrection, punishment, and other similar things. There are lots of different religions, but most share similar ideas. People that believe in a religion defend its principles. In conclusion, a religion is a combination of ideas based on faith. And what's faith? You can say that faith is blindly believing that something is true. So, someone that believes in a religion simply thinks that the ideas of that religion are true without checking to see if they make any sense. You got it? No, I still don't get it. What's good about that? Well, there are people that need something to believe in to feel complete. Religion can fill that void easily and make people feel happy. Besides, the people that invent religion can use it to manipulate its followers and ask them for money and other things if well run. As you can see, everyone wins. Oh, that's interesting. But do people really believe in a story without asking themselves whether it's true? Well, you've already seen the proof. The elderly couple from the church believe that buying cheese will assure them a new life when they die. And the other guy believes that when he dies, he'll be reunited with his wife in another world. There's your answer. Do you believe in a religion? Me? No. I've studied many religions in detail, precisely because I want to understand their power. I think the stories on which they're based are really entertaining, but most are full of contradictions. That said, I discovered that a religion has almost infinite potential. So I decided to start my own business with what I've learned. Courses specializing in the creation of a personalized religion. What are these religion creating courses all about? Well, when someone has a problem, they come here, we talk about it, and then we get to work. The objective is that the student is able to put together their own religion to achieve followers and as a result resolve their problem. We help the students by making sure they have all these necessary components to create a complete religion that will help them achieve their objective. So, anyone with a problem can start a religion, and that will solve all their problems, correct? It doesn't matter what the problem is, how complicated it might be, or who has it. We can always create a religion that adjusts to the needs of our client. The most important thing is that the religion is well developed, so that a particular group of people will believe blindly in it. For example, you heard people talking about the Time Lord, and the system of achieving redemption through the purchase of cheese. All that is based on an invented religion. Mr. Bleak was having trouble with his business, and he came to us looking for help. So, it's an invented religion? all of them. Mr. Bleak has a business which produces, distributes, and sells cheese. But he had a bad year and he didn't know what to do to recover his sales. Until he met us. One of our mentors worked with him to create a new religion. With the objective of improving sales. And that's where Found a Dairy Religion and the story about traveling through time came from. Where Reverend Bleak brings back cheese from his visits to the Time Lord. When those faithful to the Time Lord buy cheese from Reverend Bleak, they receive pardon for their sins. What's a sin? When someone does or thinks something that contradicts the norms set by a religion, it's said they commit a sin. A sin. God damn it. I went to math. Fuck. But Mr. Bleak's story doesn't make any sense. Normal people don't believe in time travel. Or think that buying cheese makes it okay to do bad things. You say that because you still underestimate the power of religion. People that are fearful or doubtful will cling on to any story which makes them feel better. In brief, Mr. Bleak found a group of people that were in need of something to believe in, and he used that opportunity to bring them closer to his religion. And now, thanks to our course, Mr. Bleak's cheese business is booming. So, with my own religion, I can solve my problems? Of course, this is exactly what I'm saying. Perhaps there's something we can help you with. Well, maybe. I work at my mom's butcher's, where I kill pigs, rabbits, and other animals. I cut them up into pieces and prepare the meat for sale. That's unusual. Yeah, I know. Everyone tells me that. That's child exploitation. A young girl shouldn't be doing that. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, don't worry about it. I like the animals. You like the animals, or you like killing them? I like being with the animals while they're alive and eating them when they're dead. I love meat. What I don't like is that they get scared of me when I approach them with my knives. I need to do my job, but it makes me really saddened. That's my problem. And another thing. Lately we've had many Jesus fuck. Lately we've not had many customers in the shop. And my mom says that if things don't get better, we'll have to close. If that happens, I won't have the animals or the meat. Anyway, after what you said, maybe you can help me create a religion like the cheese one, so that we get lots of customers in the butchers and the animals are not afraid of me. It's an interesting case, that's for sure. Yes. Yes, I think we can solve your problems. Really? We're going to need a religion that's slightly more complex than usual. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to assign my best mentor. My God, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to assign my best mentor to your case. The one that specializes in strange and difficult cases like yours. You should know, I don't have much money. I don't think I can pay for your best mentor. Don't worry, we'll make an exception for you. We'll use it as an opportunity to demonstrate that we can provide a solution to strange situations like yours. Convincing my animals will be a challenge. But I've got nothing to lose, so let's do this. I want to create my own religion. I want to join the course. Great. You won't regret it. I promise. Let's fill in this form with your details. Tell me your full name. Agatha Knife. Knife as in knife and fork? Yes. Well, it suits you. Where do you live? In the back room at the butcher's knife. It's the only butcher's in town. Yes, you told me you worked there, but I need you to tell me where you live. That's precisely it. I do live there. In the abattoir. I'm always there. When I'm not at school, of course. What's up? Is there a problem? Are you sure you don't want to report your mother to the authorities? No, I already told you I'm cool with it. Okay, as you wish. Now I need you to tell me your age. I'm 7 years old. Any illnesses or allergies? I suffer from insomnia, but I'm not sure that's an illness. Okay. I'll write it down just in case. Do you drink, smoke, or take drugs? I don't do that stuff. Why do you need to know that? Don't worry. That information isn't necessary for the course. It's for legal reasons. It's ridiculous, I know. Anyway, no drugs, that's good. Nearly finished. Just one more thing. Telephone number? I don't have a phone. I can give you the number for the butchers? No, that's no use. What about an email? No. Okay, we'll get in touch with you by special means. I'll leave a note for the mentor so he knows. Well, that's it. All done. Take this form and give it to your mentor. He's in the confessional at the moment. Confessional? It's a little wooden hut in the hallway over there. Go on and talk to him, and he'll let you know what you need to do next. Anything else you'd like to know? That'll do for now. Okay. I hope you enjoy the course. I'm sure you'll be able to create a fantastic religion. That will solve the problem that you're having with the animals and the butchers. You'll see how much fun creating a religion can be. Hello? Anyone there? Shh, don't shout. What do you want? I've put my name down for the course on creating religion. The man over there told me to talk to you. Have you got the registration form? Yes. Very good. Leave it in the tray. I put the form in the tray. Okay, let's see. So, Agatha, a young butcher with insomnia. You want to create a religion that will help bring customers back to your store and make your animals happy while you cut them up with your knife. And they bleed to death, is that correct? Pretty much. An interesting case. And a challenge, that's for sure. I like it. Okay, let me have a think about it. I'll put together a list of things we'll need to do to create a religion which fits your needs. I'm not sure how long the planning process will take, so there's no need for you to wait around. You can go home. As soon as I got everything ready, I'll contact you. One more thing. That's really important. For the moment, don't tell anyone about what we're planning here. If someone gets wind of all this, they won't believe in your religion, and then the plan won't be of any use. So don't say anything to anyone until I tell you, okay? Jesus fuck. Okay, but is that it? I don't need to do anything else? Not at the moment. We'll talk when I've thought through all the steps we'll need to take. Okay, until then. Bye. I hope this works out. Anyway, let's get home. Hey, Mom. Remind me why we came here. Well, the butcher's isn't doing very well, so I thought we could come to church and pray and see if it helps. Right? What's that? You like to keep working at the butcher's, right? Yes, of course. Well, think about that really hard, and maybe it will help bring our customers back. Are you listening to the siren? No, not really. I'm just praying that the butcher just picks up. I don't even know who the guy doing the shouting is. We'll get the customers back, Mum, trust me. Soon we'll have lots of animals in the abattoir, and the counter will be packed full of good fresh meat just like before. Thank you, Agatha. You're my favorite daughter. Oh, do I have any siblings? No. Ah. I'm bored. I want to go home. Yes, me too. I'm tired of praying. Anyway, let's go. Looks like another day without any customers. I hope going to church was useful and things pick up. Don't worry about it, Mom. I'm sure things will get better soon. Whatever you say, Agatha. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's time to prepare our last pig. Can you deal with it? We probably won't sell any of the meat, but at least we'll have something else on the counter should anyone come in. Okay, I'll deal with it. Thanks. Okay. I think this is actually a good place to stop for this game. I might actually switch up games in a little bit, but I think I need to take a break for my eyes. So, thank you for watching, and I'll probably be back later on tonight. Bye!